The problem with religion is that religion produces entitlement. It produces laziness. So people in religious dogmas become lazy and they expect God to give them stuff. And then when God doesn't give them stuff, which God doesn't if you don't work on yourself. The only way you can get stuff is to transform yourself. But religious people don't want to transform themselves. They want to sit and wait for God to give them stuff. And when God doesn't do that, religious people become bitter, resentful, jealous on other people who manifest, and even worse, they can become hateful and cruel, meaning that they wish harm to those other evil people that are manifesting because they think that they are right and the other people they are wrong, that have other beliefs. Therefore, the religious people actually sit and hope for evil to happen to those other people. So religious people can become extremely cruel. And religious people can actually become sadistic, such that they wish, they feel pleasure when those other evil people are suffering, because that is the punishment by Allah. This is the truth. And when I say religion, I'm not talking about deen, I'm not talking about dharma, I'm not talking about the true teaching of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I'm talking about what other men who like power. It's always men. Let's be real. It's not. Look. It's not women doing this. It's always men who want power, and they want to exclude other men from getting power, and they want to disbelieve in the theories of other men, because that way their own theories are not threatened and they can keep the power. So it's always men. These institutions created by men that have nothing to do with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, nothing to do with Jesus, nothing to do with Musa or any of the enlightened beings. Religion makes a lazy person. If you would plot a graph, I'm a quantitative analyst. If you would plot a graph, economic development, religion, it would be negatively correlated. Economic development, religion. The more religion, the less economic development. You could plot that by country, by different years, since 2,000 years back, you will always get the same graph. Negative correlation. All countries that have ever developed had to let go of religion. The same with the Western world during the Age of Enlightenment. All the Africans I know who left Africa had to let go of religion. And again, I mean religious dogmas, like blind belief. I don't mean the teaching of the prophets. They had to let go of that and be free. And then when they came to the West, were free. Now they go home. They live well. Alhamdulillah. Thanks to the grace of Allah. Religion is not the teachings of the prophets. Religion is man-made stuff. Religion is just a way to use a prophetic teaching to gain power over people and tell them what to believe. You have to believe like that. No, you don't. People believe different things. Beliefs, all right, let's deal with beliefs. Now I'm going to tell you what beliefs is. Your beliefs reflect your experience. You understand? So you have certain beliefs or values that reflect your life and your experience. You might have gone through certain things and certain dark times, and that has led to you believing in certain things. Other people have other experiences which has led them to believe some things, because we can't know everything, so we believe in what we don't know, right? So when we know, then there's yaqeen, there's certainty. But when we don't know, we believe, and your beliefs are based on your experience. So everyone has an experience, you understand? Did you know that every conflict on earth would be resolved by deep listening? You understand that every fight between two human beings comes from one or the other party not listening. Because a human being explains his experience based on the language and culture that he knows. And if you really deeply listen to another human being, you will understand that the human experience is one. He is you and you are him. So if two people deeply listen to one another, it is completely mathematically impossible for them to fight. But religion gives you an excuse not to have to listen to anyone, because religion is basically the belief that you are right. That's what religion is, the belief that you are right, or religious dogmas. You are right, everyone else is wrong, you are other than that person, therefore God is going to give you stuff, a God that doesn't exist, by the way, is going to give you stuff miraculously. That doesn't happen. Then you see that other person who you think you are better than him, you're higher than him, you have the right beliefs, he have the wrong beliefs. You become bitter at that person, hateful, until you become even sadistic. You wish him harm. You want to sabotage for him. So the funny thing is that religion produced that very same Satan, that very same Satan, that very same shaitan that it's somehow supposed to save you from. Isn't that funny? So religion produced a shaitan out of you. Now you are wishing harm for other people. That is as satanic as it can be. And that is what leads to terrorism, all of these kind of crazy things that we see in the world. The meanness and sadisticness that you think that your beliefs are right, and then you see other people manifesting. So they hate the West in the Middle East. They hate those Western people. They hate everyone and wish them harm. So much that they even commit terrorism. Astaghfirullah azim. So that religion produced the very same shaitan out of you that it was the teaching of Prophet was to purify yourself from. No! The true teaching of Prophet is to know yourself. The true teaching of Prophet is to transform ourselves. Because all that we do is a reflection of ourselves. So we change within. When we do the inner jihad, there is no outer enemy that can defeat us. Because all of our enemies are within ourselves. This is the true teaching. And that will make you a patient and good person towards other people. It will make you hardworking. Because you have nobody to blame but yourself. And that is going to make you manifest. And that's going to make you be a happier person and a better person. And that is that Jannah, that heaven that is spoken about. Hopefully this is helpful. Assalamu alaikum.